Breaking in just the last half hour, delegates at the Republican National Convention formally nominated former President Donald Trump to be the Republican nominee. Also this afternoon, we know who will be his running mate. So within the last hour, the former president tapped Ohio Senator JD Vance. Now, this all comes as the Republican National Convention is underway in Milwaukee. Also today, a Florida judge threw out the classified documents case against former President Trump. The judge made that decision on the grounds that the appointment of Jack Smith as special prosecutor was unlawful and unconstitutional. She also agreed with the former president's attorneys who argued that the funding for Smith was illegal. Former President Donald Trump nominated that judge in this case to the bench during his time in office. Meanwhile, federal officials are still investigating the attempted assassination of the former president. FBI investigators are at the suspected gunman's home and the field where it happened today. They're trying to figure out a motive. Former President Trump was injured Saturday in a shooting at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania, and President Biden has ordered an independent review. As we mentioned, the former president is once again the official Republican presidential nominee. And 10 News reporter Olivia Degg spoke to East Tennessee Congressman Tim Burchett for the first time since that assassination attempt. And Olivia, you also asked his thoughts on the former president's new running mate.
Brittany, we did discuss his thoughts on Trump picking JD Vance. He's a senator from Ohio who was endorsed by Trump previously. But we also asked Burchett about the calls from former President Trump and President Biden to cut some of the hostile political rhetoric. He says he feels political divisiveness has always been present in American politics, and he criticized what he says are attacks on Trump from Democrats and the media. But he says he's supporting Trump's call for unity. But in the same interview today, he did say any Vice President Trump picks will, quote, literally destroy Vice President Kamala Harris in a debate, and says she has no substance. But here are his thoughts on newly appointed VP candidate JD Vance.
He's young and he's smart and he's energetic, and he has a broad base of appeal. Kind of came out of nowhere, but he's got a great story, and he understands the media, and he understands his presence on the internet.
Spoke to other Tennessee delegates about their thoughts on the Republican National Convention. We'll hear how safety has been affected since an attempted assassination on Trump and their hopes for the Republican Party. That's all coming up on 10 News at 6, Brittany.
We'll see you then, Olivia. Thank you.